Yo! Happy New Year! Yo, it is 2022 and we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. Danganronpa 69, the chapter 2 Deadly Life. How's everybody doing? I didn't do like a New Year's Eve stream, but I guess we're doing a New Year's Day stream. How is everybody today? Is it one of those things? I don't do this, but I know a lot of people like to say and do this, but are you guys one of those people that do like New Year's resolutions, or like you're like the New Year, New Me kind of people? Hi, y'all. What's up, Bella? What's up, Belle? What's up, Ice? What's up, Pancake Roll? What's up, EA? What's up, Ben? Hey, can I have $1? You just gave me $1. Thank you for the $1.99. You're so beautiful, Ben. Thank you. Sora, what's up? Asinine Bomb, what's going on? Schmetterling. Bubbleberry Tea. The Real Rosie. Hi, I'm good. How are you? What's up, Bella? Game Master? Evan? Noir? Deb? Not really, because I know I forget in 2 weeks. Same! My only resolution is to get the old furniture out of my room. That's a good one. That's a doable one. I always say that like you probably shouldn't do New Year's resolutions. I feel like they disappoint. There's just a way to disappoint yourself, you know? Like for the most part, like people set these like really high like goals. Like I'm gonna work out every single day for the whole 2022, and it's like, are you really? Like, don't do that. Yeah, I did pronounce it like that. Schmetterling. My resolution is to drink more water. That's a good one. That's what I need to do. I got some water right here. I failed my last year resolution to gain 50 pounds since I'm skinny. I only gained 10. Dang. What's up, Mystery? What's up, Celine? Yeah, I'm skinny too. So I definitely feel you on that one. I just, you know what? I just say, hey, there ain't nothing we can do. We just have this fast metabolism, no matter how bad. I'm so proud the Duolingo is showing. You pronounced it well? Really? Did I? Hoy, I would probably say get 120 subscribers as my New Year's resolution. That's cool. See, that's a doable one. I like that. That's something that you can actually probably obtain within this year, as long as you work hard. My New Year's resolution is to post at least once on Defiance today. That's a good one. There you go. Hey, hey, we want some Defiance posts. That sounds awesome. Yes, you did. I like you. Oh, well, I like you too. In a friend way. In a friend way. I can't wait to finish my fan game. That sounds cool. Sophie, what's going on? What's up, Lit and Yoshi? We're about to start pretty soon, y'all. Thank you for coming in and enjoying this amazing fan game with us today on New Year's. What's up, Pancake Roll? Thank you for the 5. Just throwing it out there. I have the same birthday as Hajime Hinata. Hey! What is Hajime's birthday? Let me check it out. I don't know off the top of my head. January 1st? Wait, today's your birthday? Happy birthday! Do you really? Today's really your birthday? My New Year's resolution is to start on making fan projects. That sounds cool. I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but I do publish the prologue to my fan game Danganronpa VR on Wattpad today. Does that count for anything? Hey, that's a goal that you achieved. Happy birthday! That's so that makes me happy. Everybody give a happy birthday to Pancake Roll. Shouts out to them. They're always supporting. They're always here. They're amazing. What's up, Jetpack? I finally caught up to this Rampa. Pain is held in chapter 1. That hurt me. Yikes. Yeah, chapter 1 was sad. Especially, yeah, the class trial was wild. The birth of the year is the birth of pancake roll. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a cool birthday to have. I'd like to have the January 1st birthdays. What are you? Are you let's look up your sign. Let's see what you are. Is that Capricorn? You are, yeah, you're a Capricorn. Nice. I'm actually getting to the planning of my fan game, but only as far as who dies when. Might make it my resolution to have it done. Nice, 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 nice. Can anyone catch me up who has died so far in this fan game? Okay, so the people that have died so far is Mr. Krabs and Mario. Those are the two people that have died so far. Oh, and DDD, King DDD. That's the one that happened this past chapter. What is it, chapter 2, Daily Life? DDD died. I'm a Leo, August 1st. Nice. What's up, ET and Alex? Oh, Blaze, do you plan on playing the newest Your Turn to Die installment this year? Is there a new one coming out this year? If so, then heck yeah. We'll do some streams of that. I don't know, because the last time there was an installment for Your Turn to Die, it took like a year and a half for it to come out. So I'm not really waiting for it. Is anybody getting Pokemon Arceus? I know we're not doing Danganronpa today, but I know there was a lot of Pokemon fans in the chat yesterday or the other day when we did it. Is anybody gonna get the new Pokemon game? I'll tell you updates for Hidden Destiny after the stream. Sounds good, sounds good. My birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, early birthday. It came out a few months ago. The Your Turn to Die one? I played that one then. If that's the one if the one that you're saying is the one that I'm thinking of, then I played it. I got Brilliant Diamond. Okay. I'm a Gemini. I think my birthday is March 11th. I'm a Pisces. You're a Pisces. That's a good one. All right, y'all. We should start it up. Who called the Virgos? Hey, who you like and don't like in Danganronpa 69? I like Ashley. I like Hatsune Miku. I also like Parappa. Parappa's probably my favorite out of everyone. My dislikes, I don't think I have a really big dislike in this one. I would say probably the only one that I really didn't care about is the one that died recently, which is King DDD. I'll be honest, like, I wasn't really feeling King DDD too much, but I'm smack dab in Cancer season, July 14th. Dang, that's a good one. All right, y'all. I think I have this already up so we can get this started. I like Parappa. Parappa's amazing. Parappa's a good boy. My birthday is January 7th. That's a good one. A lot of January birthdays in here. Okay. Let me wish everyone a happy early birthday. Probably will be working on chapter 1. I'm a Virgo, September 9th. Also Satsuka Chiyabokuru's birthday. Really? Just in time. What's up, Besley? Hello, everyone. I may not be here the whole time, but I at least want to wish you all a Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Chaotic. I am so pumped. I want to see who is the killer in this chapter. Hopefully it's no one that I like. Let it be like Peter or Brian or something, bro. Like, let it be Peter or Brian. Like, I mean, I like Family Guy, but not that much, you know? Not that much. Okay, I need my Danganronpa music. Actually, we should probably use box 15 on this one. But that's when we get into the investigation part. Let's start. YouTube! We are here. Happy New Year's! It is time for some Danganronpa 69. The best number ever. 69. So we're going to be doing it today. This is chapter 2, Deadly Life. We're going to be doing the trial today, and we're going to see who gets executed. So let's check it out. The last person that died was King Dedede. So, yikes. Sorry for the fans of King Dedede out there. He's gone, unfortunately. Can we get some Fs in the chat for him? Anyways. Hello. Hey, it's time. What a turn the world has taken with this COVID-19, huh? Well, it's a serious matter, so I want y'all to stay safe. Oh, this must have been last March. Jeez. Or maybe April? So as long as we follow the recommended advice, everything will be okay. So stop hoarding all that TP for that giant fort, all right? I remember that. Also, I don't have to change anything in this chapter. I literally wrote most of the trial today just so I could get this chapter out. Ooh, nice. Anyways, enjoy. All right, so that was the author's notes, and let's get into it. A murder! The conductor's scream rang through Luigi's ears as he stared at the unmoving body. He trembled as his inner thoughts swarmed around his mind like an infection, a despair-ridden infection. Huh? But how? Ding dong, bing bong. Woo-hoo-hoo. Guess what, folks? A body has been discovered. Come to the performance hall to get an eyeful of this. Luigi felt the dread creep in as the announcement confirmed that he was looking at was true. Dedede was dead, and someone had killed him. Someone had betrayed everybody and killed him. It took a while for Luigi to hoist himself up from the floor, and once he had, he noticed everyone else had arrived, looking particularly confused and terrified as well. Penguino? He's dead. No, not again. Oh, Fluttershy, I'm sorry. Again. Hey, this is all your fault. You keep wanting people to die. Living is pretty sweet too, you know. Sure. You can say that all you'd like. But you do realize one of you did this again, right? It's not me. I thought we'd all agreed not to. Looks like someone used our trust to betray us behind our backs. I only wish it was for the sake of hope. You in this hope, bro. Let it go. Well, one thing's for sure is that Dedede is dead. I see what you did there, Sans. Okay. Hey, it's a little too soon, but I see what you did there. You shut the pack up. Sorry, I had to. Must we investigate again? Yep, it's the rules after all. Monokuma fumbled around in his back pocket, which seemingly appeared from out of nowhere, and pulled out a familiar-looking tablet. Here's the Monokuma File 2.0. Happy investigating. Oh, here we go. Sam, stop making me kid you. I like how Sam dropped something like that, and everybody's just like, but I still love you, Sans. But you're still amazing. That's great. Monokuma elegantly slid the file onto the stage and scurried off. Luigi looked around at everyone, taking in their initial thoughts and expressions. I don't want to do this again. Me neither. It's not fair. Would you rather die? Well, no, but it's just too much to handle. Maybe it is, but we can't ignore Dedede's death. It's in our right to solve this murder for his sake. The words escaped to Luigi before he even realized it. With all his pent-up fear and frustration, he must have let out what he truly felt to make everyone listen. Luigi's right. We gotta do this for Dedede. In that case, it's already obvious who the killer is. Yeah, you know already? Who is it? Well, you, duh. What? Me? Yeah, it has to be you. You always fought with him, so you probably killed him out of rage. Sure, I hated his guts, but I never had any intentions to murder him. We'll be the judge of that, Yellow Shark. Yellow Shark? Before we start making accusations, I think it's best to start investigating. First, we need our crime scene guards. I'm on it. Come on, Brian. Let's go stand by the boombox. Not to play any music or anything. Actually, Peter, I want to do some proper investigating this time. I can take his role. I want to stay by Penguino's side. You hardly even knew him. Well, I'll stay close by then. The conductor looks pretty guilty right now. I guess it's because he never really made up with Dedede. I feel kind of bad. Maybe I should have tried to make them forgive each other instead of avoid one another. But I guess there's nothing I can do now. Though there is. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this for Dedede's sake. Investigation. Hey Luigi, can I help you out with your investigation? Yes! Absolutely! You were pretty cool last time, so I thought maybe I could help as your sidekick or something. Yes! Parappa as a sidekick? I'm all for it. Sidekick, huh? Usually I'm the sidekick. Of course, Parappa. I could have used all the help I can get. Awesome! What should we look at first? Well, the best thing to do right now is to check the Monokuma file. It'll give us a basic understanding with what we're dealing with. Oh, yeah. Luigi followed by Parappa walked to the stage and picked up the Monokuma file. Ah, look at him. That's sad right there. Cause of death. The victim is King DDD. The estimated time of death was around 11:30 p.m. The body was found in the performance hall. So the victim is King DDD. The estimated time of death was around 11:30 p.m. The body was found in the performance hall on the second floor. Airflow has been restricted by tight ropes around his neck. There are also traces of external substances inside DDD. Furthermore, there are stab wounds on either side of DDD's upper arms. Wait, there's external substances inside him? What? Huh? That's so weird. What is? It doesn't explicitly state the cause of a death. But it's pretty clear he was hung, right? Well, maybe. And what does it mean by external substances? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Something must have found its way inside DDD's body. I'm guessing it's most likely that the culprit wanted it there. Wait, what? Is it poison? Because, wait, hold up. Let's look at his mouth real quick. Oh, we can't see his mouth from that picture. Luigi slightly jumped at the unexpected voice. He turned his head to see Nagito peering over his shoulder at the file. Oh, well, what could it be? That's something I want to find out. After thinking to himself for a moment, Nagito strolled away, and Luigi placed the tablet back onto the stage. This case might not be so straightforward as I thought. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to truth bullets. So, are you gonna look at the body? Well, I guess I have to. We need to confirm the cause of death anyway. The two walked up onto the stage, where Luigi started to check around the large body. There's a lot of rope on him. In fact, there's 2 ropes being used here. Probably to keep him secure in this position. Man, they tied him up like a rotisserie chicken. True. How cruel. Penguin is not a delicacy. I wonder how penguin tastes. Do people eat penguins? Is that a thing? I just realized that too. It's a pretty strange. Why wouldn't they just have tied him upright? Maybe it was easier to cook him from the head. He's still going on about the victim being food? No wonder Brian doesn't want to keep guard with him anymore. Luigi stared closer at the rope around DDD's neck and couldn't help the pang in his chest as he noticed the penguin's strained expression. Poor DDD. Now let's see here. I mean, they can. I prefer walls over penguins though, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they do. They eat penguins? What? I can't believe people would do that. They're so pretty. It looks pretty tight around his neck, huh? It's practically pulling at the skin. What kind of person would have done that? It's so horrible. It's like they were trying to pop his head off. It looks very unprofessional. Huh? When did you get here? Ah, Yan-chan. You were pretty cool last time too. Do you have any thoughts about this? That's her thoughts. I don't think she took the compliment well. Does she not get praised a lot? If anything, it seems like it was the killer's first attempt at a hanging or strangulation. Or the cause of death isn't stated, is it not? It must be either of the two, but it's unclear what it is yet without further exploration around the cause. Ooh, Yan-chan, you're so smart. Please catch the criminal for us. And again, rope has been added to the truth bullets. What to look at now? Hey, why is his beak taped? That's a good question. No, my penguin loving soul will not listen to this. Wait, penguin meat? Let's not talk about that, okay? Luigi shot his eyes to DDD's beak, where it was indeed taped up by the looks of some duct tape. Huh? Maybe they wanted to keep him quiet or something. He could have been screaming his lungs out otherwise. He was awake? I mean, why else would it be there? Just for show? Yeah, probably not. But how was he awake? Yeah, surely the killer tied him while he was unconscious or something. Well, that just begs the question of how did they knock him out? And where? What a giant overload of questions. This feels like the time I was on that late night talk show. It is quite a lot to bear. Duct tape has been added to truth bullets. As Luigi tried to gather his thoughts, he noticed Yandere-chan eyeing the sides of DDD. Oh? What are you looking at? The stab wounds on both of his arms. They look suspicious. Suspicious, huh? I guess you're right. Why did he need to get stabbed? Maybe they're just there for show? Like an art piece? Penguino's not something to be carved on. Well, whatever they're for, we'd better keep a note of them. So we have stab wounds. That's random. Not gonna lie, forget Penguin's walls are hot. I bet the killer is an idiot. It's gotta be somebody, obviously. It can't be Yandere-chan because it's somebody that isn't skilled in killing, obviously. Do you think that's everything, Luigi? That's really all I can see. Would you like to check too? Me? Yeah, maybe you'll notice something that I didn't. Okay, I'll try my hardest. The small dog started to search around DDD, circling around the body determinedly. Luigi watched in silent confusion and awe at how serious he seemed to take his role. Ah, I see something. Really? What is it? Parappa gestured Luigi to come behind DDD and pointed to a particular area on the back of his head, of his exposed head. Wow, he's looking a little bald there. But isn't it weird? There's just a patch of missing feathers. That's definitely not normal. Then again, who's it to know? No one's seen him without his hat before. Good point. What's going on, Banny? That's probably why he wears that hat then. Gasp! Is that why you wear that hat too, Luigi? What? No! Okay, how about you, dog? Huh? Hey, that's not very nice. Sorry, pretty lady. All right, then. That was a good catch, though, Parappa. Thanks. Odd patch on DDD has been added to truth bullets. I like seeing Parappa actually help us. If Parappa dies, I'm rioting. Who's with me? I'm with you. I am with you. The two turned to a familiar tall man looking at some staging equipment behind a curtain. Curious, they decided to walk up to him. Hey, 2D, did you find something? I think so. I just wanted to check behind the stage to see if the killer left some evidence, and I found this. He pointed to a dolly sticking out from the rest of the equipment. What is it? It's a dolly. Not used much in staging, but I guess it's helpful in transport and stuff. Transportation, huh? But that wasn't the only thing I noticed. 2D pulled the dolly out into the light, and Luigi noticed an abundance of blue feathers scattered around the dolly's surface. Wait, what? They wheeled him around? Blue feathers? It must be DDD's. I guess the killer used this to transport him here. So, was he somewhere else beforehand? That's interesting. Where could he have been? Should we ask around to find out where he was last seen? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Thanks for the find, 2D. Happy to help. Dolly has been added to truth bullets. Luigi and Parappa left the stage, where Luigi saw Ashley kneeling down over a mic stand by the entrance. Hey, what's that doing here? I don't know. Shouldn't all equipment be behind the stage? Oh, maybe that was blocking the door. Blocking the door? The door to the performance hall was locked with when me, Parappa, and the conductor came up here this morning. And maybe that was jamming the door shut. A mic stand? Is that really the thing they came up with? Pathetic. That's harsh. Then again, this is a killer we're talking about, so I guess it's okay. Hang on. If the killer locked the door, how did they get out? Maybe they didn't get out at all. Didn't get out at all? You mean they were still in here after we found the body? It's just a possibility. At least it is one. Mike said has been added to truth bullets. That's a little sus. What? Okay. Hey, Luigi, should we check the dressing room? I saw some people go in there, so maybe there's a clue. Like, she had no evidence of that whatsoever, but she just, like, made that assumption. Maybe they did. Let's go. The two ventured over to the dressing room where they spotted Teto sitting at a dressing table, pouting, and Brian inspecting the area. All this investigating is so much work. Why can't the stupid killer just tell us who they are? That's basically a death warranty for them. And it's a death warranty for us if we don't solve this. So no matter what happens, someone's gonna die. Let's just not think about that for now. Anyway, have you two found anything yet? Nope. I found this in a nearby trash can. Brian held out a bloody rag to Luigi, who winced at the smell. Ew. What was that doing here? Looks like the killer tried to discard it. They were pretty stupid to think no one would notice it, though. What a big, dumb killer. But why is there blood on it? Yeah, we saw a lot of blood on those wounds still. I can only assume it's one of two things. Either the killer didn't realize more blood would come out of the wounds after they initially cleaned it, or this was used to clean something else entirely. That first one makes them even more dumb. I would assume it's the latter, but I guess I shouldn't ignore the first one just in case. Bloody rag has been added to truth bullets. Cool. Other than that, nothing else seems out of the ordinary here. All right then, thanks. As Luigi turned to leave, there was a tug on his waist, and he looked down to see Parappa beckoning for his ear. He leaned down as Parappa whispered to him. Didn't the conductor ask Brian to write the script for the play? Maybe he saw something last night. Oh, you might be right, Parappa. Well, why don't you just ask him that? I'm kind of scared to. You guys are both dogs. Come on, become friends. Luigi looked at him sympathetically. It's all right. I'll ask him for you. Really? Sorry about this. Don't worry about it. He does look a little hard to talk to. Luigi walked back up to Brian, Parappa following close behind. Hey, Brian, we are wondering if you saw anything suspicious last night. As you did the script for the conductor, maybe you know something about the performance hall? Nothing about here. None of them were in the performance hall. Oh? I found the conductor in the middle of the hall on the first floor arguing with DDD. You saw DDD? Or you saw DDD? What happened next? I guess I had just missed it because DDD was stomping off in the other direction to the dorms. That's when I gave the script to the conductor, who, might I add, didn't even bother flicking through it. What kind of director doesn't even check the script before production? That's a good point. That went off into a ramble there. It's almost as if Brian wanted the conductor to read it in front of him. You'll probably want to ask the conductor for his side of the story. He might know where DDD could have gone to. I think we will. Thanks for letting us know about it, though. No problem. Brian's account has been added to truth bullets. What's up, Autumn? Sans, nah, he's pretty dang smart. Peter for sure, though. Peter, possibly. I agree with you guys. Not Peter Parker, Peter Griffin. Definitely, for sure. I could see him being the killer here. Luigi and Parappa, fully satisfied that they were done with the room, left to go back out into the performance hall. Before Luigi could suggest talking to the conductor, some pony walked up to them. Ah, okay. Luigi, can I help you with something? You two seem to be doing a lot of investigating, and maybe I could check something for you? Check something for us? Yeah, the railing above the stage, since that was where DDD was hung. There might be a clue up there. Oh, I didn't think of that. How are you going to check that, though? Fluttershy hesitantly spread her wings and lifted herself off the ground. Oh, yeah. The pony looked like she would have chuckled if it weren't for the tense atmosphere, then raised herself high enough so she could check the railing. Oh, that's cute. That is really cute. Fluttershy. Can you see anything up there? Hang on. How did the killer even get up there to tie the rope? I bet they had to be pretty tall. Or maybe they used another method. Oh dear. Sorry, I don't see anything up here. It's all right. It's good we checked anyway, right? Yeah. Just as Fluttershy turned to fly down, Luigi noticed Parappa's eyes widen at something. Then he started to run closer on the stage, frantically hopping around either foot and stretching his arms out. Parappa, what are you doing? The dog then jumped onto the stage and clasped his hands together, checking something on his palms as he landed back down. Gotcha. Gotcha what? Parappa turned around to show Luigi what was in his hands. Is that a red hair? Red hair? I saw it falling down after Fluttershy turned around and brushed it off the edge of the railing. It could be important. A red hair? What's up with this? What's up with this Fangan and hairs? Fluttershy landed down next to Parappa and studied the odd clue as well. Oh no, it wasn't this. It wasn't this Fangan. It was Redemption Rampa that had the hair, right? Or was it Defiance? Actually, the qualities look more like fur than hair. But no one here has a red fur. Maybe it's not important then. Oh, man. I did all that for nothing. Now I feel dumb. Well, maybe not. I'll keep a note of that just in case. Oh, I'll hold on to this then. I'm glad to have helped you find that, in a way. Red strand of fur has been added to truth bullets. Now what? I'd like to find the conductor to get his account of his argument with DDD next. All right, come on. Rappa eagerly ran to leap off the stage, but he must have miscalculated his step as he tripped and fell off the stage instead. Aw! Ah! The dog fell face first onto the floor with a loud thud and groaned in pain. Ah! Rappa! Oh dear, are you okay? Rappa lifted himself onto his knees and wearily smiled. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, poor baby! Poor baby! You will look okay, but you should go to the infirmary just in case. I want to check there anyway. I wanted to check there anyway. You did? That thing Nagito said before. I was just wondering if the substance came from there. Luigi helped the dog back onto his feet, who rubbed his head to subdue the pain. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Somehow, still as keen as ever, Rappa rushed to the door, Luigi not far behind. They made their way to the infirmary, where they were surprised to run into a familiar face. Nagito? Oh, hello there. Don't mind the trash in your way. I'm just looking around. Are you talking about you? Like, are you the trash that's in the way, or what's going on? What's going on, Wins Media? Knowing he was just investigating as well, the two walked into the room. Rappa sat on the edge of one of the beds, and Luigi started prodding around at the cabinets and fridges. As he opened a bottom cabinet, he stared in at interesting sights. What's this? He carefully took out a syringe into the light and examined its empty contents. Well, almost empty. What did you find? I can barely see something inside this syringe. I wonder what it is. Ah, I was looking for something like that. You were? Nagito then opened a higher cabinet door and gestured at a very neat row of bottles. Do you see this bottle right here? He pointed at one of the many bottles which, when focused on, Luigi could swear felt off. What's wrong with it? I just find it interesting how every bottle is perfectly placed next to one another, with the label facing frontwards. However, this one in particular is facing the wrong way. Maybe someone used it before and put it back like that. That may be the case, but I'm most concerned with the contents of the bottle. The contents? It's a general anesthesic. They all are. There's a whole row of them. Of course, it must be Monokuma's doing. I wouldn't put it past him. As you found that syringe, I feel like there's now a reason for this out-of-place anesthetic. Blaze in a killing game? I know, that'd be pretty cool. Anesthetic, I meant to say, sorry. Let me drink some water. I'm telling y'all, this is what I'm doing. I think it was Ben that said that. I'm trying to drink more water this year. I need to drink a lot more water. There is? Well, I better keep a note of them. Both of them then. Used syringe has been added to truth bullets. Out of place anesthetic has been added to truth bullets. Well, I'm gonna keep searching around. There's something else I hope to find. Really? In that case, I'll leave you to it. Luigi turned back to Parappa, who was swinging his legs over the edge of the bed and rubbing his head with an ice pack. Aw, poor baby. How are you doing? Not bad. We can go now if you want. I'd rather go when you're completely healed. Well, I'm pretty much healed now, so don't worry about me. Luigi looked at the small dog for a second, and after seeing him flash a reassuring smile, he sighed and smiled too. All right then, let's go back and find the conductor. The two walked back to the performance hall, where they found the owl in question, looking distantly at DDD's body. Are you all right, conductor? Me? Yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't expect someone like him to die. Really? Or maybe I did. We heard from Brian you made an argument with him last night. If it's not too much trouble, could you tell us what happened? You heard, eh? I suppose I ought to tell you. It was just another pointless back and forth. We had bumped into each other by accident and we started yelling like we always did. I knew I had to get to me rehearsal soon. I finished the argument. And that's when DDD loudly proclaimed he was going to the sauna to cool off. That packneck didn't even realize how stupid that phrase went with what he said. Huh? At least we know where he went now. We should probably check out the sauna to see if there are any clues there. Thank you, conductor. No problem, lad. The conductor's account has been added to Truth Bullets. So if he was in the sauna, oh my god, that kind of reminds me of Danganronpa way. Blaze Ultimate Horror Gamer, is that what I am now? Oh, actually, can I come with you? I'd like to see if there's anything too. Sure. The three of them set off for the sauna, but when they arrived at the locker room, they noticed a suspicious detail. Why is the sauna's window so foggy? I don't know. Luigi went up to the sauna door and slowly opened the door. As he did, he was blasted with what he thought was a reincarnation of hell on Earth. Mamma mia! It's a boiling in here! Lordy, it bloomin' is! I could feel it from here! Luigi quickly shut the sauna door and wiped the newly formed sweat from his forehead. They just needed to say Mamma Mia, huh? Man, why is it so hot in there? Did someone forget to turn it off? Was the peck-neck DDD that slow-brained? Luigi looked off to the side, where he noticed the control for the sauna on the wall. He stepped closer towards it and narrowed his eyes at what it read. Maximum heat? What the? Uh-oh. Looks like you found the secret mode to the sauna. Whoa! What is that? I'm pretty sure we investigated the sauna. The peck-neck cranked it up to max heat, and it wasn't as hot as that. Well, that's because this is a special mode that's even hotter than regular maximum for the people who can really handle the heat, you know? Wait, so DDD had the sauna that hot? What the heck? Was he about to kill himself? Blaze Ultimate Killing Game Expert? That's what I am. That's for sure what I am. I agree with that. This seems very familiar. Yeah, it does, huh? No way! If I had it open any longer, I thought I was gonna pass out. You must be pretty weak then, Green Mario. This guy, Monokuma. Monokuma leaped out of the room with a maniacal chuckle, and Luigi held back a scowl. At least we found something to note, right, Luigi? Yeah, definitely. Sonic Edition's been added to Truth Bullets. You don't think I'm the killer, do you? Of course not. Well, I can't say for sure. Everyone is still up for a suspicion, even me. We can't make the conclusion until enough evidence points to someone. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Oh, by the way, conductor, can I know about the rehearsal? Just in case, you know. Ask Miku about it. I kind of want some time to myself. Now, if that's okay. Ah, that's all right. And don't worry, we'll find out who did it. Then all of this can end. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah. Luigi and Parappa said their goodbyes to the solemn conductor and left to go back to the performance hall. Miku was still by DDD's body, being consoled by 2D, and Peter, if you could call his ogling, supportive. Hey Miku, I was hoping to talk to you about the rehearsal you had last night. Oh, of course. What would you like to know? All the main points, I guess. Okay, so the rehearsal started around 10-ish, and me, Teto, and Owly did a lot of practicing. But then something weird happened a little after halfway through. Something weird? Yeah. Flashback time. What's up, Nyan? There's sure a lot of people here. Nice to see. What's up? What's up? What's up, Rakshami? It's nice to see investigations that are big. Yeah, I like that too. This seems like a really well put together murder. I like that. Come on, Miku. Come on, Miku. I know you can do a better scream than that. Sorry. I don't want to be too loud. Let me do it. I can scream really loud. Let's just try the line again. Hey, don't ignore me. Now let me see here. Where were we? Yeah! Huh? What the? Miku, did you do that? No, Don't be so modest. That was bloomin' amazing. What? No fair. But, no buts. You got real potential there. Now come on, this script isn't gonna read itself. Flashback in. Oh my god, they heard this man scream. They heard this man scream in agony. And no one even thought about it. No matter what I tried to tell him, I only kept thinking the scream was mine. That's very interesting. Afterwards, we kept practicing until 11 p.m. because I got kind of tired. And Ali was so nice to me. He said stars like me deserve their beauty sleep. Then again, I feel guilty because he was mainly impressed with that scream I didn't even do. Hey, Faulty, thank you for the 99 cents. Appreciate you. Aw. I think I have a better understanding of the situation now. Thank you, Miku. That scared me. You're welcome. Miku's account has been added to Truth Bullets. Ding dong, bing bong. Well, why don't you look at the time? The investigation period is over. Hallelujah. Trial time. Please make your way to the red door on the first floor and the fun will continue. Everyone stared begrudgingly at the bear on the monitor as he flickered in and out. It was time to put this case to rest. I hope we found everything. I'm sure we have. Let's get going. The group eventually all made it back to the door they never expected to cross paths with again and walked in. However, before Luigi could follow, he was stopped by a tap on his shoulder from behind. Huh? Oh, Nagito. Hello, Luigi. I thought you'd like to take a look at this. Nagito swiftly brung his other arm from around his back, which held a particularly strange bottle. As Luigi read the label, a shiver ran down his spine. Poison? It's great, isn't it? I found this hidden behind some supplements at the very back of a cabinet. It's obvious someone was trying to hide this from us. Are you sure? Well, who's to say? Maybe my intuition on this is worthless. Can I take a look at that bottle? Sure. Nagito handed Luigi the bottle and he started reading the label. Optimal in the bloodstream. Can kill instantly when exposed to the heart or brain. Is this a real substance? Jeez, that sounds crazy. Nagito being a helpful antagonist sense? Yeah, he is. He's doing his thing. I've never heard of a chemical so surreal like this before. I assume Monokuma made this for easier killings. Easier killings? Then why was this so hard to find? Luigi gave the bottle back to Nagito and stood there and thought. I will keep a note of that, only since it's a very strange. Bottle of poison been added to Truth Bullets. Hey! What are you two doing out here still? Get in there or I'll maul your skin off like a candy bar wrapper. Monokuma ushered the two into the plane room and jumped in front of the elevator. Alright! Well, you're all here now, and I was getting super tired. Thank God I have just enough energy to run this trial. Now chop chop! Monokuma bowed and flipped away. Many of the group shrugged and hesitantly boarded the elevator. Luigi looked to Parappa, who seemed a little nervous. He put his hand on his shoulder and gave him a thumbs up, a silent reassurance that everything was going to be okay. The small dog smiled back, yet there was an underlying sense that he wasn't 100% okay. It made sense, however, as Luigi felt the exact same way. They walked onto the elevator last, and once they did, the doors closed behind them just as fast as last time, and it started to descend. One question was on everyone's mind as the elevator rode down in total silence. Who was the killer? If they don't find out now, then what happened to the beloved red hero? If they don't find out now, then what would happen to the beloved red hero would happen to them too. And if they did find out, then the perpetrator would experience it instead. A lose-lose situation for everyone. As Luigi gathered his thoughts, he felt the elevator come to a sudden stop, and he heard the familiar ding as the doors opened. Welcome back, folks! Do you like me what? Wait, hold on. I read that completely wrong. Welcome back, folks! Do you like me redecorating? I sure do. It looks pretty blue. Well, this isn't a cheap job. So isn't murdering a guy. The sands. Don't start your accusation until the trial starts. Now hurry to your seats. Let's just get this over with. Don't worry, guys. We'll find out who did it. Right, Luigi? Yeah. Everyone walked to their assigned podiums once again, and Luigi got a flashback to the previous trial as he noticed that his brother's podium, a portrait, had been added in his place. He steadied himself and looked around at everyone. We will find the killer. DDD's killer. King DDD. He had a short temper and was a little full of himself, but was really friendly once you got to know him, and he never really meant any harm. But it happened again. Oh, Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs is gone! Oh, poor Mr. Krabs. He was murdered by one of us. We were betrayed. By who? There's no point in turning away from this. It's the only way to get to the answer. The only way to get to the answer is to solve this mystery. And yet, so again, And so yet again begins the battle between hope and despair, truth and lies, trust and doubt. The second class trial has begun. Oh, look at Nagito. Nagito looks like a troll, bro. He looks like a complete troll. I read the entirety of chapter 2, so spoilers wouldn't affect me. Gotcha. So we're gonna have to see what happens in this trial right now. I'm excited. Hey, also, since self-quarantine, I have more time to work on CG, so who knows, maybe the trial chapter will come out a little quicker than last time. That sounds good. Also, to that Anon that messaged me on Tumblr, I've responded like ages ago, but I just want to let you know because I don't know if Anon can find out. I've responded to them, LOL. All crazy killer predictions, welcome below. So, who are your guys' killer predictions? I'm curious. It could be Peter. Peter's definitely up there. Ashley's a little sus. Ashley said something that didn't have any kind of evidence to back it, so I'm kind of wondering like where she got that from. So that was a little suspicious. I don't think Brian would do it. Brian's pretty smart. Ashley's pretty young, so it could make sense that she would do it. But dang, it's kind of elaborate for someone like Ashley to do it though. What's yours, Blaze? I'm thinking either Ashley or Peter. But I'm kind of leaning more towards Peter because Peter seems like somebody that could do it. Ashley, I don't know, like King DDD would be hard to like carry around, but then again, the dolly would let her transport his body around, and we did find out about the dolly. But how would she be able to hang him like that? I don't know. Everything would have to be like super, it would have to be elaborate if it was Ashley. Probably Parappa did it. You think Parappa? I'm betting $10 that it's Teto. Teto? Really? Maybe. Maybe you're right. Guess we'll have to find out. The killer is Mario? Oh my god. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that? Not me. I'm thinking Ashley or maybe Peter. Sorry, playing Fortnite? Oh my god, the game of the year. The doll is a voodoo doll because Odie the feathers. The killer was the red fur. Happy music go in the background. It's always Mario. It's always got to be Mario. All right, so what's up with this chapter now? Hello, my friends. It is time for your despair. First, apologies. I forgot to mention that the rehearsal took place in classroom 1A. Okay. Don't even know how I forgot. Blah, 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 blah. Guess this changes some of your theories. Secondly, sorry that this trial gets more explainy than minigamey. Parts were hard to put into this one. Hopefully the next one will have more. Anyway, let's read on. See at the end of the chapter for more notes. Sounds good. Everybody agreed to never kill each other anymore. So why is DDZ's body hanging in the performance hall? Who betrayed everyone's trust? What was their motive? And what even is the cause of the death? Questions, questions, questions. Truth bullets. We got Monokuma file number 2. The victim is King DDD. Estimated time of death was around 11:30 p.m. The body was found in the performance hall on the second floor. Airflow has been restricted by tight ropes around his neck. There are also traces of external substances inside DDD. Furthermore, there are stab wounds on either side of DDD's upper arm. Sounds good. Rope. Several thick ropes were tied to DDD upside down. One rope is tied around his body to keep him supported, and the other around his neck while he was presumably choked. The other end of the ropes is tied around the top of the railing above the stage. How would someone like Ashley do that, though? I don't know. Duct tape. Duct tape was tied around DDD's beak, presumably to stop him from making noise. Stab wounds. There are stab wounds on each of DDD's arms. Their purpose is unknown. Odd patch on DDD. On the back of DDD's head, there's an odd patch of missing feathers, as he always kept his hat on, so no one can confirm it was always like that. Dolly. A dolly was found poking out from the rest of the equipment. There seems to be a patch of blue feathers on it, presumably belonging to DDD. Mic stand. A mic stand was found lying next to the performance hall's door after it was knocked over after Luigi forced open the door. This brings up the question of, is this a locked room murder? I saw somebody say Ashley. It's too obvious that it's Ashley. Are you saying that because it is really obvious, or are you saying that because you've already read this? Keep it real. Brian's account. Brian saw the conductor on DDD in the hallway of the first floor just after they had been arguing to give the conductor his script for the performance. They both left their separate ways soon after. Strands of red fur. Strand of red fur was caught off of the railing above the stage. It's unclear who it belongs to, as no one in the school has red fur. Use syringe. A syringe was found in the infirmary. Okay, sounds good. Out of place anesthetic. We remember that. Yep. We remember. Class trial. All rise. Hope it's not the latter. Please, no spoils. Nah, because people always do that. People will come in here and they'll be like, bro, it's so obvious the killer is Mario. I mean, come on. How could you not get that? And it's like, bro, you read this, bro. Calm down. Calm down. Alrighty, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the Blacken will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the Blacken, and that person will get to graduate. So let's get to work. What's up, Faulty? Thank you for the $1.99. Let's go, people. Let's go. What if it's Sans? Could be. I don't think much work has to be done anyway. We know who did it. Oh, huh? Who? Peter, did you not listen to what everyone's been saying? Maybe? Well, conductor, any final words? How many times have I gotta say it? It wasn't me. Are we sure it's the conductor? We haven't even looked over anything yet. We shouldn't point fingers without figuring out what happened. They're right. We need to find out what happened first, especially the cause of a death. Should we discuss that first then? Good idea, 2D. Well, I was just concluding on what they were saying. Yeah, stop giving him credit for things he doesn't deserve. The cause of a death, it should be easy, right? Non-stop debate is definitely the poison. We already know about that. Now that's obvious. What was the cause of the death? It was obviously hanging. Couldn't you see that? They hung him like a slab of meat. So they tied up the body and hung him with that single rope? How'd they manage to find all that rope for such a fat penguin? See? So how'd you do it, conductor? I don't know because I didn't do it. Are we sure that's what happened? So they tied up the body and hung him with that single rope? The rope! No, that's a wrong. Break. Actually, 2 ropes were involved. One for his body and one for his neck. That's strange. It is? What order did they tie him up then? What order? Probably the neck. Yeah, neck rope first. Well, the only way to strangle him would be to hang him from the neck first. Ah, but would that support him? Ah, it wouldn't. Huh? Just some rope around his neck wouldn't keep Fatty hanging. He'd fall immediately. That is so mean. Why do we have to call him fat? If the killer tied his body first, there'd be no way to hang him. So, what does that mean? He didn't die from hanging. He didn't? No, it must be strangulation then. All right, but that doesn't change the fact that the conductor could have done it. Shut up, Sans! Sans! It's time to keep your mouth closed. By God, it's not me. How'd I even get into the Bloomin' Performance Hall anyway? How he got there? How did he get there? Non-stop debate. What do you even mean by how he got there? I don't suppose he was there by chance, huh? If he was, maybe he was there for a little karaoke. Was he transported there? You mean someone carried him? How do you go around carrying a penguin that big? Oh, it's the dolly. You'd have to be pretty strong. I think I found something that backs up one of these claims. Was he transported there? Yep, the dolly. I agree with that. Consent. I'm giving you that consent. 2D, I think I know what you're getting at. You're talking about the dolly, right? Yeah, we found that dolly with blue feathers on it. Oh yeah, we thought they were Dedede's feathers. So someone used the dolly to transport Dedede to the performance hall? Then where was he before? Does anyone remember where he last was? I think I have an idea who could have. The conductor's account. Isn't that right, conductor? Yeah, I guess I do. Last place I knew he was the sauna. So after a little sauna bath, he hopped onto a dolly and the killer took him to the performance hall. What kind of logic is that? He'd have to be subdued in order for the killer to take him anywhere. Who willingly allows himself to get taken somewhere to be killed anyway? A suicidal person? I'm pretty sure DDD wasn't expecting to die anytime soon. However, so how was he knocked out? Well, we'll have to discuss that next. Non-stop debate. Guys, I think DD is dead. Yeah, we know. Isn't that terrible? Dude, Faulty, you are so smart. So, how would you knock someone out in a sauna? That's easy. You just hit him. Ouchie. Wouldn't you notice if someone were to hit you in an enclosed place like that? That is true. You'd easily see someone walking in. Not true, not with that fog. Heck nah. They couldn't have done it from the outside though, could they? Why is this so hard? Actually, there's one way that could have worked. They did it from the outside, blah, blah, blah. Sauna condition, yes. No, that's a wrong. Hang on, there's one way they could have done it. We're talking about that max heat thing, right? Max heat. It's an option on the sauna control that makes the things hotter than regular maximum. And when I checked the sauna during the investigation, it was so hot, I had to close it as I was starting to feel a little lightheaded. Going with what you're saying, DDD passed out due to his function? Or due to this function? Is that possible? That packneck was too busy trying to cool off that he probably didn't notice how hot it was until too late. Why would penguins want to go in a sauna? Don't penguins like cold places? It seems like an easy feat anyway. All the killer had to do was change to this option and wait until DDD passed out. Even if he did notice, there was nothing stopping them from blocking the door so he couldn't escape. How dark? I mean, doesn't this prove further that the conductor did it? It does? He basically admitted he saw DDD go to the sauna, so he could have just followed him and done all that. Or he could just be lying about the whole thing to bring this trial in his favor. Aye, well, you can't lie in a trial, right? Well, there is someone else who saw them too. Brian's account, bam. Right, Brian? Yeah, I did. You did, pal? I literally told you I was going last night, Peter. You did? I just thought you were hiding or something. So now we have two suspects, right? The dog saw DDD go to the sauna too. Actually, I didn't know where he was going because I went back to Peter right after. And can you people please stop calling me dog? Just to blow off some steam? Okay, I see what you did there. Oh, looks like I got in when things are getting juicy. Things are getting super juicy, child. Sit down and relax. Enjoy the things that are about to unfold. Just to recap, the killer knocked DDD out in the sauna, then transported his body using the dolly. But how about the stairs? Huh? The dolly didn't have any features that could let it carry things upstairs. Maybe they carried him up the stairs? No way. No one could carry a fat penguin like him upstairs. What's what you calling him fat? Maybe we should ignore that right now and consider what actually occurred in the performance hall. At the moment, we have concluded that the killer strangled him, then tied up his body using the two ropes. But there are still things that concern me. Like the stab wounds? Yes, they just seem so strange. They must have a reason. What if they were just for show? Like for the concert? The concert? As in, the killer wanted to show him off at the concert? Ah, are you saying the concert was merely a plan so a certain someone could scare everyone? A certain someone? Well, more like a three certain people. The performers. You mean us? Huh? I didn't plan it for a murder. What the hell? It wasn't my idea, stupid. Oh ho ho ho! And the plot thickens with some thick chicks and a lanky guy. Shut up, all of you. It wasn't me. The concept was to put our minds off of this killing game, not to continue it. I would never murder Penguino. They're all trying to talk over each other. I gotta stop them before they derail the whole trial. Mass panic debate. Oh, I love these. I didn't do it. If you think I did, then you're stupid and ugly. You can't put the blame on us with just that accusation, right? I just wanted to sing, not kill. Oh, poor Hatsune Miku. Hey, that's pretty rude, you know. Well, you are pretty tall. You could have tied him up on the railing pretty easily. And do you have proof that you didn't do it? You're the fattest and ugliest. I still would have needed a stool or something. Well, Why you? But you're admitting that's all of you, but you're admitting that's all you need, right? I'm sure you do. How about an alibi? This back and forth is pointless. Oh, bugger. That's not what I meant to say. I don't know. It's getting really hard to hear each statement. I just need to focus on the right conversation. So the I don't know, Miku's account. No, that's a wrong. You're wrong, Miku. Actually, Miku, you do have an alibi, remember? In fact, it also includes the conductor and Teto. Oh yeah, you're right. The rehearsal. Then why didn't you say before? Sorry, it completely slipped my mind. Everyone apologize to us right now. Sorry? You don't have to apologize, Parappa. You didn't even suspect them. Oh, yeah. When does this rehearsal take place? From 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the classroom. Why did you practice there? Surely it would be in the performance hall. We were gonna, but I found out the play was set in a classroom, so I thought it'd be better if me actors actually practice in a classroom. I thought the setting was pretty unoriginal, if you ask me. Don't blame me. I can't get much inspiration from a school I literally can't leave, but hey, it's all the drama a piece should need. And as the playwright once said, yeah, we understand. So this rehearsal saves those three, sure, but 2D's still on the suspects list. Wait a bloody minute. Off topic, but I hope you had a great New Year's. Thank you so much, Faulty. You're so great. Thank you for the $1.99 again. You're an amazing person. There's another thing that happened during the rehearsal, actually. There was? I don't remember anything out of the ordinary. That's because you still believe it was mine. What was yours? I heard a scream during our rehearsal. You did? Wait, that wasn't you? I knew it. It was too manly for you. When was the scream you heard? Maybe 10:45-ish? Whose scream do you think it was? The only logical explanation would be DDD, of course. It must have been DDD's. Ah, DDD's. Come on, could it really have been Miku? Now that I think about it, it was more likely to be his. Then he must have woken up sometime in the performance hall before his death. Huh? Really? It does make sense if you think about it. He passed out due to heat. He wouldn't be asleep for long. Did the killer knock him back out then? How'd they do that then? Looks like we'll need to think about that now. Non-stop debate. How would you knock out a guy twice? If you ask me, I bet they brought him back to the sauna for another round of heat. Are you always this stupid? Trust me, he is. Maybe it was the stab wounds. How about an external substance? Oh, the poison? Is that what they're talking about now? The poison? You saw another Pokemon Danganronpa? Is it cool? And does it feature Pichu? But we didn't find anything like that there at the scene. Would it necessarily need to be at the scene? Would you stop talking in riddles? I think he's referring to that thing I found. Yes, the out-of-place anesthetic. I agree with that. Nagito, you're talking about that general anesthetic bottle you found in the infirmary, right? Precisely. Something like that was in the infirmary? How do you know it was used, though? Every other bottle was in neat rows, with the label facing frontwards. One bottle in particular, however, was facing the other way. From this, we could conclude that an anesthetic was used to subdue DDD again. Wait! Interjection. Huh? Excuse me, but is that really true? I think so. Why? If it's all right with you, I'd like to refute that claim. Only if it's okay to. Rebuttal showdown. You see, it's just that anyone could have touched that bottle, right? Maybe it has nothing to do with the case at all. But why would anyone else use an anesthetic? In this situation, it makes the most sense. We don't actually know it was used. There's no evidence to prove it, as far as I know. The syringe. Allow me to cut through those words. Luigi, go! The out-of-a-place bottle wasn't the only thing we found at the infirmary, actually. I also found a syringe with a small amount of substance in it, and that must be the anesthetic. Maybe you should have let him finish first. I'm sorry for cutting in. This guy Nagito. Maybe you should have let Luigi finish first. Fluttershy, stop being so dumb. It's all right. You don't need to be sorry. Yes, you do. What was the tape for then if they already shut him up that way? It was probably just in case he woke up again. I'm still concerned about one thing, however. What? Think about it. If they use the anesthetic, where did they jab him? Like, anywhere? Probably in the heart, right? What's up, Sorisuke? No, there was a specific place where they did it, and we know for sure where. Are you referring to the stab wounds? Oh, good point. I didn't think about that. Yes, but why stab the area? X marks the spot, you know. Pinguino was treated like a treasure map. No, it wasn't so they could have planned where to jab him. I just gotta think what their use was. Hangman's Gambit. What was the point of the stab wounds? Obstruction. Oh. Now I understand. I thought I was gonna say obstruction effect. They were to obstruct us from the fact that the anesthetic was used. But why? It's not like anyone would have seen it, right? Some of us here are very perceptive. Like Yanchan. Aw. And me. I've got glasses of steel. You wouldn't be able to see out of steel glasses, Peckneck. So, is there any point obstructing that an anesthetic was used? It was even stated in the Monokuma file after all. That's... Wait, whoa! Ashley is wrong there. What are you talking about, Ashley? This trial is too confusing. Why can't it be like the last case? Wait, whoa! I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Look on the bright side. We still have suspects. Who again? You and the old owl. Me? You're still suspecting me? I was at that bloomin' rehearsal with you. But 2D can't be the killer. Don't you believe in him, Teto? What's that supposed to mean? Everyone calm down. Sure, this looks hard, but if we just believe, we'll figure this out. Yo, Ashley is sus. Ashley's super sus. I'm just thinking what Luigi would say. You are? Yeah. We just gotta work together, right? Yeah, we do. We just need to think about this a little more. In that case, what about the locked room possibility? What? We found out that there was a mic stand blocking the door shut when we tried to open it this morning. A mic stand, eh? How'd the killer get out then? The only exit is the door, though. There's no other way they could have gotten out. So they must have stayed in there the whole night. But someone would have seen them, right? Not if they hid somewhere. There are quite a lot of hiding spots in the performance hall, aren't there? So when we met up for the body discovery, they just joined us all like nothing? That would basically be anyone. Not everyone. I was with Parappa and the conductor when we tried the locked door. So it couldn't have been us, any of us. So there we go. I've got more than enough alibis to prove it wasn't me. Was it 2D then? No way. I saw him this morning. Oh my, it's gotten confusing again. We don't know how the killer transported the body up the stairs. We don't know why they needed to obstruct the anesthetic, and we don't know who could have stayed in that locked room. Was it to obstruct the anesthetic though? Huh? What else could it be? Luigi, do you remember what I showed you just before the trial? What did he just show me? Oh, the bottle of poison. That bottle of poison? You found poison? Where? At the back of a supplements cabinet. How do we know you're not lying to us? I don't think that matters once you take a look at the label. Let me take a look. Huh? Optimal in the bloodstream. Kills immediately when in contact to the heart or brain. Is that a real chemical? That's what I asked too. It may not be real in the realest of real life, but it is real here, and it works really well. Okay, it's real apparently. The power of friendship will help us solve this case. Exactly. It's so anime, isn't it? And what does some poison have to do with all of this? I don't know. I'm sure you do. Just think about it. Luigi? That's it. That's it. What's it? You've realized that your marriage is falling apart? What? What does that have to do with anything? No. But what if the poison was used to kill DDD? He was poisoned? What a plot twist. That does clear up a few things. Why didn't you bring it up sooner then, idiot? I'm sorry. I guess trash like me should know better, huh? Yeah, kinda. I'm a bit lost. What does it clear up? Well, firstly, the stab wounds obstructing the anesthetic would have no use. But what if the culprit wanted to obstruct the use of poison to make us believe the rope was the cause of a death? Now that you bring it up again, what was used to make those stab wounds? I'm guessing it was the syringe. But we didn't find any blood on it, though. True. But we know something that could have wiped it off. The bloody rag! It's all coming together! Remember that bloody rag that Brian found? It wasn't a lot of blood on it. Probably because all the killer had to clean was the needle. Oh, smart. Alright, but then, why didn't they clean the actual stab wounds? Are we really going to go back to that theory that the killer's a dumbass? Not that again! If anything, it was another obstruction of the syringe being used. If they left the syringe bloody, we would have concluded earlier that it was used. If they cleaned the wounds, someone might have spotted the jab marks. This killer is like Einstein! Moving back to the explanations, the Monokuma file. We first thought the external substance was just the anesthetic, but it could also be the poison now that we know of its existence. As well as that, the remaining contents of the syringe could be a mix of the anesthetic and the poison. What? Yo, this is deep! Luigi has a partner? Yeah, Luigi's partner is Parappa. Or do you mean like an actual partner? Like marriage? It would be Daisy, right? This also clears up why DDD was hung upside down. To cook them better, right? No, it has to be to push the flow of the blood. That makes sense. It was most likely to send more blood flow up to the brain. In doing so, the poison which traveled through the bloodstream could quickly get to the brain to kill DDD. How scientific! Doesn't this seem a little far-fetched? It is quite a stupid coincidence, but it does explain a lot of things. Is anyone really that smart to think through all that? Yeah, it's pretty complicated. So at least that complicated solution explains all the complicated questions. I believe the lad. He's worked pretty hard and has even gotten me out of suspicion, so I'm gonna go with him on this. Me too. I believe Luigi. But poison? It's just so cruel. It's a big stretch, and we can't leave this hanging, huh? I'm so done with Sans, bro. Don't say we're split again. Oh, it's time! Mighty Morphin time! There it is. You said it. Don't deny you said it. You said split! Great. Oh, he said it! Mighty Morphin time! Hey, don't say it before I do. But alas, he's right. I now present the Morphinomonial Trials Grounds once again. This is not bad. We found a potential way to explain everything, and some people don't believe it. But that's all right. I just need to prove it with everyone else on my side that it had to be poison. Split decision. Let's go. The best time. We need the debate scrum music. Scrum debate. What was DDD's cause of death? He was strangled. We got Brian, Peter, Sans, Ashley, Miku, 2D, and Fluttershy on the He Was Strangled team. And for the He Was Poisoned team, we got Luigi, Parappa, Nagito, Neto, the conductor, and Yandere-chan. Debate scrum starts. This all seems like a coincidence. It's not a coincidence if it was deliberately hidden from us. Hey, look at that, though. They all look so amazing. The art is so good in this. Round of applause to the author on that. I don't know who the author is of this fangame. How do we know Nagito ain't lying to us about where he found it? He wouldn't be lying, because then he'd be setting us all up for death. The killer had to have strangled him. It says so in the Monokuma file. But the Monokuma file also mentions the external substances as the cause. It hasn't explained everything, though, has it? It has explained many mysteries we had previously and had no answer for, however. But to do all that to him, isn't it a little cruel? Even if it is cruel, we can't ignore the possibility. Well, what about all those ropes? The ropes were just so they could hang him upside down for the poison. What was that separate neck rope doing there then? I think the neck rope was just a distraction. Would anyone be able to pull this off though? That's the thing. Anyone could have done it. Crouch bind. He was poisoned. This is our answer. Break. We did it. That's easy. Please, you have to believe us. or else we won't get to the truth. Man, now I feel bad. Let's join their side, Brian. You better be prepared to explain everything else then, or it's all of our lives. What a big responsibility. Well, now that we've explained the mystery of the stab wounds, let's move back to the dolly in the locked room. One thing at a time though, lad. Should we go back to the dolly then? That seems a tad bit easier. Whatever 2D wants. Aw, that's cute. The dolly. How was it used on the stairs? Non-stop debate. So, are we sure there ain't no cool transforming features on that thing? Not as far as I know. Maybe someone just dragged him up the stairs? Even though he's so heavy? Look, are we sure this old dolly was used at all? What kind of question is that? Hey, what are he saying? I think he might be right. Oh, probably not. Maybe that was just a guise. Does the author have a YouTube channel? I want to tell them that their writing is amazing. I don't know. I want to know too. Wins Media. They'd be awesome to meet. Odd patch on DDD. I agree with that. Consent. The conductor has a point. What if the dolly was just another distraction? Another one? Oh, you're talking about that bald spot on DDD? How old was he getting? It's just so strange. A random patch of feathers missing and an abundance of feathers on the dolly. It can only mean one thing. Did the killer take the feathers off DDD and put them on the dolly to make it look like he'd been transported on there? Exactly. Aw, well done, Parappa. You're super smart. Thanks. Really? He didn't need all that praise. It was easy anyway. Oh, was it, Ashley? Hey, no need to be so harsh on the kid. If the dolly wasn't used, then how do you get transported? No single person could have done this all by himself. Ah, but what if an accomplice was involved? An accomplice? Are we talking about accomplices already? If two people were to work together on this, things would make more sense, right? What are the rules on accomplices then? Is this a question for me? If so, I shall provide the answer. Accomplices are A-okay. However, if someone in the killing game helps someone else in the killing game in a murder, and if the true killer gets away with it, only they get to leave and the accomplice gets punished with everyone else, and vice versa. If the true killer gets found out, the accomplice doesn't receive punishment with them. But would anyone actually work together then? Seems pretty pointless. No one knew about this rule though, did they? Well, except for me. You really gotta stop hiding all this from us. I apologize once again. So what could the killer achieve now with the possibility of an accomplice? Firstly, two people could carry DDD up to the performance hall. True? Secondly, two people could tie up DDD without a problem. And thirdly, the true killer could leave the performance hall while the accomplice stays inside as they block the door with the mic stand. You really know your stuff, huh? Hey, this man Nagito came to play in the killing game. Peter Griffin, the ultimate who cares? I mean, the ultimate dad. True. I wish this happened in the real game. Same. A little too much. I don't mean to show off, but being in a killing game once before leaves me with probably more experience than the rest of you. You were in a killing game before? That explains a lot. Putting that revelation aside, who are the two that work together then? Maybe it was the fatty and the dog. They know each other well, right? Hey, I wouldn't have done that. Not to be rude to Peter or anything, but there's no way in hell he would have come up with that whole plan. And even if it was my doing, it's not like Peter could have easily hid anywhere in the performance hall of his size. True, got a point. See, I told you being big was an advantage. Maybe someone said something alluding to them using an accomplice. Now that she mentions it, I remember someone said something very suspicious during the investigation, and that same someone acting strange during parts of the trial. But could it really be them? I guess I have to find out. Select someone. Is it you, Ashley? Oh no!
Stop it.
I hate this! Why is it Ashley? No, it can't be. Maybe Ashley's an accomplice. Huh? Ashley? Ashton? Whoa, where did this come from? Well, it's just that I remember Ashley saying something during the investigation about the mic stand being used to block the door. I remember that being suspicious too. You were right, OO? Not my sassy girl. Oh, maybe that was blocking the door. Blocking the door? The door to the performance hall was locked when me, Parappa, and the conductor came up here this morning. And maybe that was jamming the door shut. A mic stand? Is that really the thing they came up with? Pathetic. That's harsh. And again, this is the flashback. Okay. Out of the time, I thought she was referring to the anonymous killer. However, it's important to note that she called them they. Ah, as if she was talking about someone in particular. Hey, what if they were just non-binary, like me? Oh, I didn't even notice that. But who's the they that she was referring to? No one. Why are you all jumping to conclusions now? Yeah, I mean, it's probably just a slip of the tongue, right? You can't just suspect her because of that. You were suspecting me only because of me rivalry before. It's not just that. There were times in the trial where she almost seemed to be taken off guard. Flashback. That's true. I remember that. She has been sus through this whole trial. I heard a scream during our rehearsal. You did? Flashback. That bottle of a poison. You found poison? Oh my god! The dots, the whole you? Oh my god, you did? Some people reacted pretty heavily to those things too, though. Yeah, but Ashley's not the type to be surprised at things like that. Unless she was shocked that we found out crucial pieces of evidence to solving the case. So, am I not allowed to be shocked? I thought it was clear we don't know the full extent of everyone. I was just surprised that he found poison here. I was pretty surprised too, you know. I think we all were. But she's a little girl. Do you really think she could have done it? When accomplice, she might have. An accomplice is just a theory. There's no evidence proving there is one. I'm sure there is. It's right here. Brian? I hate to say it, but she's right. It's just a theory if there's no evidence. Well, now what? No, I'm sure there was an accomplice involved, and as we have a suspect, we could have figured out who it is. Silence! Interjection. Ashley? Why do you want to suspect me? I thought we were friends. It's enough of that. I just want to... There isn't an accomplice. This is what I will prove to you. Actually, there's something I want to throw your way. Rebuttal showdown. This theory about an accomplice is just a ruse. If it makes things easier, you probably aren't looking hard enough. But it's a reasonable explanation for how the killer could have pulled off all this. Sure, if the killer needed the help, but they didn't, obviously, because if they did, we would have found evidence pointing to an accomplice. But we didn't. Now shut up. The red strand of fur. Oh. Allow me to cut through those words. You say there isn't evidence pointing to an accomplice, but can you explain what the strand of fur is? That red fur I found. Do you think whoever that belongs to is the accomplice? No one has red fur, stupid. Yeah, unless your doggy nature leaves you colorblind. I'm not colorblind. Do you know anyone who has red fur, though? What? Are you asking her if she knows anyone from back at home? Isn't that a little pointless? Of course it is. Even if I did, which I don't, there's no way I could have gotten them here. What if she teleported them here to help her? Man, this is totally Harry Potter business. Ha! Harry Potter? We don't speak of Harry Potter here. I don't have my magic, you imbecile. You look really scared right now, Ash. Looks like she's gone on the defense. Which hope will come out on top, I wonder. Ashley, is it true you don't know anyone with red fur? Of course I don't. Then who is Red? Red? I don't know if you remember this, but you mentioned someone when I hung out with you a little while ago. Flashback. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. But how about all your witch stuff? It's fun, but kind of lonely. Lonely? It's just me and my assistant Red. We live alone in a mansion trying to summon demons, but I guess demons don't invite you for picnics or parties, do they? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Wait, what? Flashback in. You mentioned someone called Red, who you said was your assistant. It's a stretch, but does Red have red fur? Interesting. Ashley has an assistant, which could also make do as an accomplice? So that's what you were talking about, Yanchan? If she knew someone that could be her accomplice. Even if I do have an assistant, it doesn't mean he's Red just because his name is Red. I suppose that's true. So then, what does this Red lad look like? Man, I bet he'd have to be super big to carry that penguin guy. Probably even on some rough steroids. Ew. Then he probably looks super ugly. Hey, I'm not big or ugly. Wait, what? Red's here? Huh? What was that? A ghost? Was someone doing an impression of a kid just now? Is that who I think it is? You know who it is? I didn't hear anything. You must be all hallucinating because of the stupid trial. Let's just hurry up and choose between the conductor or 2D. What? You're saying that I killed DDD? My accomplice is Red, who helped carry the body, helped tie the rope, and stay at the performance hall all night. But that's impossible, isn't it? There's no one in the school except us. No one can get in. There's no way for anyone to get in. Get that through your thick skulls. That... Now you look even scarier. Ashley, tell the truth. Who was that voice? No one. It was no one. There's no one here except us. I can't have an accomplice anyway. There's no possible way. It's impossible for me to. It is. Now stop accusing me. Stop it. She literally has an accomplice here. She brought somebody back from home here. What? She's been hiding someone. Ashley, she won't listen to us anymore. I need to get through to her because there is one way it is possible. I just need to refute her. Argument, armament, start. Bro, this is wild. This is nuts. Okay, I'm liking the way this is written. This is nuts. I'm sobbing. I hate who the killer is, but I love how this trial's playing out. This is amazing. Why do you suspect me? There's no evidence that points to me. I just misspoke a few times. That's not evidence. Advance. There's no accomplice, understand that? You're stupid if you think there is. Stop going on about it. This is pointless, just pointless. So what if I have an assistant? He's not here. He was never here. If you choose me, you'll die. You all die from stupidity because you keep making stupid accusations about impossible feats. Final blow. There's nothing that could bring Red here. Nothing. Monokuma's granted wish. Oh! That art is amazing, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. But man, this is wild. This is a great freaking trial, bro. That art is incredible. You say there was nothing that could bring Red here, but there is. Monokuma's motive, the granted wish. Say what? Eh? She used that? Wait, how? I thought it was only granted once the victim was dead. That is true. However, Monokuma mentioned an extra rule to the motive. You're referring to how the wish can be granted before the victim is truly dead? What actually counts as before truly dead? Well, Monokuma? Well, you see, tell us or it won't be fair. Well, I first assumed it was after you stabbed them and was bleeding out, but I guess them being passed out counts too. When did she ask for the wish then? She had to have asked him after the sauna? It has to be after knocking DD out in the sauna. That way, they could carry him to the performance hall, and everything else played out from there. After knocking him out, she probably asked Monokuma if her wish was valid at the time. That's why he's acting so nonchalant about it. This is dope. I love how the motive played into this. This is crazy. So then, everyone else, the dolly, the locked room, the hanging, it was just a diversion? One diversion too many. But even if Monokuma granted the wish, Red wouldn't have helped. True. The rules made any accomplices have a pretty hard time. Well, I'm sure the Bloomin' assistant wouldn't care. He literally works for her. As well as that, Monokuma was very adamant in saying that the accomplice rule applied to someone in this killing game. As far as I'm concerned, this Red isn't in the killing game. But is he even allowed to help if he's not even in the killing game? Monokuma? Well, opportunities like this don't show up often, you know. Sometimes you gotta take up the offer before it escapes your despair-ridden grasp. And that confirms it. Ashley's accomplice had all the permission and advantage to help. So, Ashley killed DDD? When it's said out loud, I don't want to believe it. Ashley? You all! Ashley, that's enough. Huh? There's that ghost again. It's all right. You don't have to keep pulling yourself further into this. It's probably time that I reveal myself, huh? What are you? What the heck is this? What is this? I play the WarioWare games, but I don't remember this thing. What? Oh, that thing looks cute, though. Is that? Hello, everyone. My name's Red. You're Red? Yep. I'm Ashley's faithful assistant. This isn't a great time for a friendly introduction. Ashley's a little quiet right now. I hope it's all right with her if I talk for her. I don't want to lie anymore, so here I am. Red has been added to truth bullets. So we were right? No. I don't want to believe it. Me neither. It's a hard to, but... So don't. Huh? Yeah, like, she is pretty smart. She's a witch, you know. Why would she leave around so much evidence? She was trying to get away with the murder, after all. I refuse to believe it's Ash. The girls are teaming up against us. Wait, whoa, wait, oh my god, all the girls are on the same team here. I remember Red, you do? I don't remember. Non-stop debate. There's no way it's cute little Ashton. There's no way it's cute little Ashton. But who else could it be? All the evidence is here now. But why would she leave such a mess lying around? That's not very smart. Especially the medical equipment. It was all placed where we'd easily find it. I must admit, even the poison was strangely placed. We can't say it was someone else now, can we? No, we can't. And I know we can't. And I know why we can't. But why would she leave such a mess lying around? That's not very smart. Red. No, that's so wrong. The evidence, maybe it wasn't necessarily Ashley doing. Maybe it was a Red. Yeah, it was me. Huh? Ashley asked me to discard the evidence so she could escape the floor quicker. Sorry, Ashley. I guess I just didn't know where to put them. Red. I'm sorry, Ashley. Maybe if I said yes sooner and just followed your word, maybe we could have done this. And maybe you could have escaped. But all I did was screw you up. Sheesh! Bro! Dude, oh my god. Red slipped up, bro. Red freaking slipped up. Red! Ashley, I'm gonna go over the case in full. Maybe then you'll listen to us. Closing argument. Yo! If it wasn't for Red, Ashley would be in the clear, bro. See, this is why you don't trust people. The first part of this case began just after the conductor and DD's argument in the first floor hallway. The culprit, who had been presumably listening in on this fight, followed DDD to the sauna. To knock him out, the culprit turned up the heat to maximum to overheat the sauna. I love this art, dude. Afterwards, they summoned Monokuma to grant their wish in exchange for a killing. The culprit asked for their assistant, Red, who carried DDD to the performance hall for them. Dang. That man's strong. Look at it. Look how strong Red is. Red's got this man picked up fully. Jeez. Afterwards, they summoned Monokuma to grant their wish in exchange for a killing. Oh, I read that one, sorry. The culprit, with the help of their accomplice, started to tie DDD up to the railing above the stage. Sometime during this, however, DDD woke up to the culprit's dismay and let out a scream. They quickly jabbed him with an anesthetic from the infirmary. They also taped his beak shut, just in case he came to once again. Oh my god, I love that. The culprit injected DDD with a special poison that it kills instantly when in contact to the heart or brain. The reason they tied him upside down was so they could manipulate the flow of blood so the poison could reach these organs faster. They finished tying the rope around his neck and stabbed the area where they jabbed him to obscure its involvement. This was all to make it look like he was strangled or hung to obstruct us from the real cause of death. I do wish this was a video because I love the climatic reasoning music so much. Same. It's really good. The culprit then created another distraction by pulling out a fistful of feathers from DDD's head and placing them on a nearby dolly to make it look like it was used to transport him there. They then left the job of discarding the rest of the evidence to their accomplice, Red, so they could leave the scene as fast as possible. To make it look like someone locked themselves in the performance hall and joined the group, then they discovered the body. The culprit had also instructed Red to stay inside of the room and prop the door closed with a mic stand. However, sometime during his stakeout, he left behind a crucial piece of evidence connecting him to a crime, a red strand of fur. Oops. That fur. Man, if it wasn't for Parappa, we would have never solved this case, bro. It's all Parappa. Parappa carried this case. That's all of the mysteries you've tried to hide from us, Ashley. Complete. That art, though, is so good. Bro, Parappa... Can we get some hearts for Parappa? Because Parappa is hurt right now. His back is hurting for all the carrying he did in this case. All the carrying! He put the case on his back. Bro, let's go. Parappa is a beast. Just a beast. Well done. You pretty much got it all right. We did? Are we done? Does this mean we vote now? Oh, no. Stop being so hesitant, all of you. You know who it was, so stop acting scared. Yeah, you better be prepared to vote for who diddly done it. Now then, please cast your vote and make sure that you do or you'll die. Also, Red doesn't need a vote because yada yada yada, he ain't in the student roster. Who will be chosen as the Blacken? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Voting time. Class trial ended. Woohoo! I congratulate you all once again for voting correctly. The Blacken who killed DDD is, well, the ultimate witch, Ashley. Luigi, as well as everyone else, stared at the witch who forced her eyes to the ground. There's no point denying it now, I guess. Yes, it was me. But why? Yeah, what a little girl gotta kill a giant penguin like that for? It's complicated. Come on, we deserve to know. I am curious. For someone like you to pull all that off, I am very impressed. I just want to know, why did you kill DDD? Why him? What did he do to you? Nothing really. He was just the easiest target. You two were always fighting, and I thought maybe if I used one of you, everyone would suspect the other. Wait, are you saying you could have killed me instead? DDD seemed like the easiest choice. His movements were much more easier to follow, since he wasn't involved in a lot of work like you. So why did you want to kill anyway? I wanted to, because she wanted to see her friends again. She did? I'm not sure if any of you know this, but Ashley has a hard time making friends. She's not the most friendly girl, that's for sure, but she is very kind. She just doesn't know how to show it. Aw, when did she get the will to kill? When the motive was announced? Actually, a little further back, when she was first told about the killing game. That far? She told me she had been planning to do it earlier, but someone else had done it for her. Or before her, sorry. Is that really a reason to kill someone, though? We all have people we want to see outside here, but we were going to escape together and see them. It honestly just sounds pretty selfish. I know it may sound like that, but Ashley's never had so many friends before joining WarioWare Inc., and she's never felt as happy before. She was even happier hanging out with them than casting spells or defeating demons. I knew Ashley wanted friends, but I didn't know how dependent she was on them for her well-being. That's not healthy. That's not healthy at all, y'all. What's going on here? I don't like this. That's why she killed them? Ashley, she just wants friends? I mean, we all want friends. That doesn't mean we kill people. What the heck? It does sound selfish, and it does sound greedy. And she did put all of your lives on the line for her own sake. Even I was hesitant at first about helping her with the murder. Flashback. Huh? Ashley? Where am I? Well, there you go. One assistant imp to go. Who's that demon? Demon? I don't look that bad, do I? Do I have something stuck in my teeth? Oh, whatever. I've got despair business to take care of, so you better kill that guy in there or else. I will. What? You're gonna kill someone? Ashley, that's... Quiet. Someone will hear us. What's going on? I don't have much time to explain. This is where I am. I don't know what happened, but I was taken here. The only way for me to get out is to kill someone. Red, help me kill that penguin. But, Ashley, you can't. You're my assistant. You do what I say. Are you sure? If you get found out, what will happen? We won't be found out. We'll be fine. Okay, if you say so. Flashback ended. Yikes. She might be smart, but she's still just a kid. True. But we got found out, and it's all my fault. I'm so sorry, Ashley. I feel like such a disgrace. Red, it's fine. It was my fault too. But Ashley, oh my god, does that thing keep on talking and talking? Jeez, couldn't you have picked a more quiet person like yourself? Oh well, it won't matter soon. You're not talking about execution. What? Huh? I almost forgot about that. Ashley, you didn't say anything about this. You're gonna be... Red, calm down. But Ashley, you're gonna... I'm just going to the demon world, right? Huh? Small, delicate tears started to form in the corner of the girl's eyes. But she carried on, consoling her assistant. You don't understand, Red. I wasn't doing it just for those friends. I was doing it for you. Me? Why else would I have picked you? You're my best friend, and I'm sorry I didn't let you know sooner. But now is a better time than ever, right? Subsequently, the imp started to tear up as well. Ashley, of course I knew I was your friend, no matter what. I would have stayed by your side, but now? Don't worry, Red. You'll meet with me very soon. Oh, you poor dear. Ash. Man, who's chopping the onions? Ashley. Everyone looked towards the two in utter dismay and sympathy. Ashley looked around and held tight onto Red's hand. I'm sorry, everyone. And sorry you are for murdering that Penguin King. I mean, who's gonna run his land now? Maybe me. Anyway, let's move on to the moment we've all been waiting for. Ashley, I prepared a very special punishment for Ashley the Ultimate Witch. Red, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. No. We'll see each other in the demon world soon, won't we? Yo, I hate this, y'all. Let's watch this execution. This is sad. Oh, we got an ad. We got an ad. Let me change something real quick before we watch this. Ashley, I didn't want Ashley to die because she's one of my favorite characters. This is sad. I hate this outcome right now.
Movie saves you time and lets you cook.
Okay, I don't want to watch an ad. Hey. 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 Alright, what's gonna happen to her though? Wait, oh, she done took off. She got that broom. Hey, go Ashley. Is flying to the moon? Is this E.T.? The witch's demise. Uh-oh. Oh, Red's got her though. Let's go, teamwork. It's about to use that magic? She broke her wand. What? What is that? Wait, hold on, go back. What? So the wand was red? So Red died. Obviously, I saw that part. I got that. I understand that. But what killed her? The darkness devoured her? What? What? Oh, come on. Red was the one he was killed for. Yeah, I get that part. I got that. That made sense. I saw that. Red died. Well, Red wasn't supposed to die. Red wasn't supposed to die, technically, but I guess he ended up dying. I thought that might have been an unfinished execution. Same. I was thinking that too. That's when it ended. I was like, wait, what? So the book killed her? Let's see what the description says. Ashley been found guilty. Also, if you don't know WarioWare well, Monokuma is the spellbook from WarioWare Smooth Moves. Yeah, I remember that. Strand of Agony. Okay. What did people say in the comment section? I'm reading this at 3 a.m. so yay, being emotional is low for me. I feel that. I was expecting Red to live for that alter ego kind of experience, but this just made me more sad. I mean, technically, can't Red come back? Do we really know if Red's really dead, though? Unrelated to the current video, rip Ashley and everything, but I swear to God, when Peter died... Okay, I don't want to read too far, because some people might drop spoilers and stuff. It was the book. Cool. Well, I don't know how I feel about that one, personally. I think he is based on Ashley's reaction. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that execution personally. I hate that Ashley had to die. Anybody but Ashley. Hold on, I screwed something up when I hit the wrong button on something, so I have to pull it back up real quick. Oh, hey, that's me. I guess I'm watching a Miku concert. I think the moon fell on her. Well, everybody keeps saying it's the book. The book killed her. Or the darkness devoured her. I think the moon fell. I thought it was Yandere. Why her, though? Out of all the people that could die. Why Ashley? She was crushed, I think. Just imagine that the book smushed her and the pages... And the pages what? Page and the spell was there, but her blood covers it. Is she somebody that could they pull the Danganronpa on this one? Could she just come back? Ooh, what a twist. They're both gone. No way. You killed the red guy too? What? That can't be allowed, can it? Considering the rules again, Red wasn't in this killing game. Monokuma did have the choice to execute him if he wanted to. But that was so cruel. Just then, Luigi felt a presence next to him hold on to his waist. He had a feeling who it was as he looked down. Are you alright, Parappa? The dog tore his eyes off the floor as he looked up at Luigi. What Ashley said, it reminded me of me and my friends. Luigi stared the other, eyes a little wide. He didn't know what to say, but it was true. Parappa wanted to see his friends just as much as Ashley did. The only difference is someone took their desperation further. But why? Why what? Why would you allow someone else entirely to help in a murder? It was never mentioned in the rules. In fact, it goes against the whole basis of your rules. Ah, that is true. A lot of things so far have been in a gray area. Going ahead with the first trial because we found the body after the deadline, then allowing someone not even in this dang killing game to help a participant? What the pack? Why do you keep betraying your own terms? Oh, come on. I haven't actually gone against an important rule, have I? And anyway, I'm not the only one betraying you all. What do you mean? I'm talking about the traitor among y'all. Traitor? Oh, here it is. Monokuma's dropping this now. Yep, one of you is actually working with moi. Hi, traitor, how's it going? Oh, actually, you can't reply, can you? Well, you could if you wanted to distrust your whole existence. You're not lying, are you? There can't be. Who would work with him? It's probably Nagito. It's not me, I'm afraid. But to be presented with another traitor, I hope I won't have to do something drastic again. Drastic? Oh, I bet he's gonna be some super cool twist like they were never alive to begin with. Wait, Peter, what you said, is the traitor alive? I'm a gazillion% sure I can see him standing here right now. Whoa, a gazillion? Well, it must be true. But that can't be right. I don't know. It doesn't matter what you think. They're here, and who knows, they may be queer. Don't tell us that. You're gonna get some people in my chat, including myself, excited. Don't tell us that. Monokuma disappeared as soon as he finished his laugh and everyone looked around. There can't be a traitor, right? There's no way. Everyone had just witnessed another person lose their life. And now they had just been told there was someone among all of them that could stab them in the back at any given time. What was this traitor's job? To watch over everyone? To kill when no one else would? No one knew. No one wanted to think about it. It was just stress on top of more stress. Despair on top of more despair. Look at this. Look at this drawing, though. This is cool. Did you really have to expose me like that? What do you mean? I didn't say who you were. I just told them that there's a teeny weeny itty bitty possibility that maybe someone is a traitor. That's all. What if they find out? What am I supposed to do? They won't. They'll sleep it off. Accuse some rando, then sleep it off again. I don't think I want to do this anymore anyway. Oh, but you have to, or else I'll take away your immunity. You'll be like every other student then, hopeless and fighting for your life. Do you really want that? No, but then carry on as you are. You're doing fine. Now head off before somebody finds you missing, and you don't want them suspecting anything you don't want them suspecting anything, do you? Fine. But why are you hiding behind that bear? I know who you are. I know, but aren't I just so cute like this? I just want to pinch these little cheeks. Okay, for real. It's just to keep my identity safe. I mean, I like taking lots of extra unnecessary precautions, you know? You're weird. And you're a traitor. Now go. Dang, we got a traitor. Can we talk about this chapter though?
Stop it.
No.
Get some help.
No. Let's go. This is how you write a chapter, baby. This was amazing. This is probably one of the best trials I've seen. One of them, for sure. I love you so much. Ash, why did I kill you? Also, I didn't realize until now that I've killed off all the Nintendo characters except for Luigi, unless you count Sans, cause Smash, LOL. Also, I hope the tying upside down to manipulate blood flow thing makes sense. I'm not an expert. Also, I know it may go against everything to use an outside character, aka Red, in reference of free time event, but I like the idea, so don't execute me. This was creative. It made sense. They used the motive in a very unique way. I liked that. It wasn't just like out of nowhere, you know, we're just gonna introduce this random Red character just because, you know what I mean? Like, there was actually a point on why they were here, and it made sense completely. That was really well written. Now, this was a good trial. This was a fantastic trial. They did awesome with the motive. They really did. This was one of the best trials for sure. That was crazy. It's one of the worst trials because I hate who died, but it's one of the best in terms of just writing, how it went, how it was set up, the dialogue throughout the entire class trial. It was long. It felt good. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't too long to the point where it was just like them talking in circles, but it was like, you know, there was a lot of mystery to it, and we had to, I just feel like it was a good paced one, you know? I've seen some really badly paced trials in the past, and this was a really good one. What was the motive? Can someone tell me? A round of applause for this chapter? For sure. I think the traitor is Monokuma's chair. Before I leave, I want to let you guys know Danganronpa VR is the prologue finished and published on Wattpad. Got you, Flora. Off topic, but New Year's resolution, Bread Rampa fanfic. Do your thing. Whoever kills will be granted a wish. Yeah, that's what it was. They could have any wish if they killed. Great chapter. I know you'll love the rest. Dude, this is literally one of those fan games where you think to yourself like, oh, it's just all memes and stuff like that. There's all these characters, you know what I mean? You can't take this crap seriously, but this is kind of like Rampa and Friends, where it's really well written. The dialogue's really good, and I think my only gripe with this is I kind of wish there was more outside stuff going on. Like, we were getting a lot more like lore, kind of like how Rampa and Friends does. That's what makes Rampa and Friends so great, is like everything's so well written in Rampa and Friends, and on top of that, there's tons of like lore happening. So we're not just dealing with whatever's going on in the school. There's actually stuff outside of the school happening, and it's just cool. It's all really well put together. What's their favorite fan game you've done? I don't really like, I would say my favorite is Rampa and Friends, for sure. Cuphead Rampa 2. The only reason why I haven't said anything about Cuphead Rampa is because Cuphead Rampa, we only read, what, chapter 1 so far? But I love the dialogue in Cuphead Rampa. It's really good. The art's really good in that one too. But I want to see what it brings in the next chapter, because we're on chapter 2 of it. But I feel like Cuphead Rampa takes its time, and that's good, right? Because when you read Cuphead Rampa, the daily life is really long. It's really juicy, but like, it's not like tedious, you know what I mean? And you get a lot of development of the characters and such. It's good. It doesn't rush itself. And I think that's what a lot of fan games should do, is like, don't rush to have someone die and then, you know, have the class trial and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are very like, how do you put it? Impatient. They want to see a killing right away, but I like the fan games that take their time, you know? Set it up. Make me feel something when someone dies, you know? Faulty, thank you for the 199. Thank you for all the donations today, by the way. Well, I'm gonna head out. See you next stream. Bye. Thanks for coming to the stream. Looks like Romp and Friends too. Right. Hey Blaze, if you're wondering what happened around the end of the execution, there were demons in the forest, but Sony Vegas made the video darker, so it was hard to see them. Just letting you know. Oh, that's why. Because I kept trying to look at it, and I was like, that looks like there was supposed to be something, like attacking her or something. But okay, that makes sense. Kitsune, are you the one that wrote this? Or do you just know? How to get 4 Fang and Romp was created quick. You gonna continue Danganronpa another? I would love to. I probably won't stream it though. I'll probably like do videos on it instead. I have the game on my computer. I could play it. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When you play Danganronpa another, it's like one of those things where it is super toxic. It is. It's very toxic. The chat gets super toxic. People come in here and they want to spoil left and right, and it's not a fun experience. It's horrible. Oh, that sent early. So Ashley was killed due to Sony Vegas technical difficulties, apparently. That's cool. Okay, I like that one better now. I like that better now. Now that I know what was going on, because I was like, what is that? Like people were saying she was smashed by the book, darkness. I was like, come on, there had to be something. But that makes sense. I like that better then. Thank you for clearing that up, Kitsune. Robin Friends rerun is taking a while to get to the big parts, but they just make it more anticipating because there's so much going on. Exactly. One of the best Fangan sequels, Greed. Someone is adding you to their Fangan. That sounds dope. Oh, my friend wrote this. Ah, okay. Blaze speaking facts. Red was snapped like a twig. The writing though. I finished writing the first chapter of my Fangan. I plan on getting all 6 chapters done by the end of this year and then starting the animation process as well. That's a good goal. I hope you stick to that. Robin Friends sequel can take their time. That crap is fire. It is. It is fire as It's amazing. Okay, guys, with that being said, I think I'm going to leave. I'm glad that all of you guys could come here on the first stream of the year. Hey, the first stream of the year was on New Year's Day, January 1st, which is awesome. Hopefully you guys have a great 2022. I hope it all started off well for you guys. You guys got to kick it off today. I don't know what you guys have planned on for the rest of the day, but stay safe and try to make it good. Bye, guys. Next stream is going to be Cuphead Rampa. Cuphead Rampa is next stream. I'm excited. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.